Here's another simple quadratic equation we'd like to solve, and clearly you've got a b squared term in your quadratic term, and we're going to have to move the b term over to the other side. So let's just do the basic algebra first. B squared minus 4b, right? When I remove it from this side and add it over here, I had to subtract 4b from each side. Same thing with 32. If it's a positive on the right, I subtract 32 from both sides. I'm going to get a negative 32 over here, and a plus 32. When I subtract 32, leaves me 0 on this side. Now it's factorable. It sure looks factorable. These are simple numbers. They're not outrageously difficult, but when we see this, we know there's going to be a b here and a b here to give me my b squared term. When I have a minus and a minus, the only way to get a minus here, class, is to have a minus and a plus, right? If these are both pluses, I'd get a positive here. If these are both minuses, minus times a minus is a positive, so I'd get a plus here too. The only way to get a negative here with my constant term, the term that has no b's in it, not b squared, this constant term is with a minus and a plus. Now I'm going to look for numbers that will multiply to 32 and add to a minus 4. First factor of 32 is 32 and 1. If I add them, I'd get 33. Okay, if I subtract them, I'd get 31. It's nowhere near my minus 4, so that's out. Next one, 16 and 2. I could add them and get 18. I could subtract them and get 14. Still nowhere near minus 4. That's out. 8 and 4. Oh, now we're talking. If I get 8 plus 4, I could get a 12, but 8 minus 4 is a 4. That's what I'm looking for. Now, one of them has to be minus. Since this is a minus, make the 8 the minus, make the 4 the plus. In other words, the plus 4 goes here. The negative 8 goes here. Okay? So now there's my equation, and now all we have to do here is understand the little A-B rule, okay? If A times B is 0, I just need A or B to be 0. If A is 0, the whole thing's 0. It doesn't matter what B is. And conversely, if B is 0, I don't care what A is. If B is 0, B times anything is still 0. So it works either way, if A or B equals 0. What that means is now, if b plus 4 is 0, okay, then I just solve for b plus 4. I ignore what's over here. I'm just going to say b plus 4 equals 0, and that will give me one of my solutions. Move the 4 to the other side. B equals minus 4 is a solution to this equation. Now let's work the other side. If b minus 8 also can be equal to 0 for a solution, then b minus 8 equals 0. I just solve for b here. Move the 8 to the other side, it becomes positive. B equals 8, and there we go. Okay, so 4 and minus 8 are my solutions. Books sometimes like to draw it like this. I'm not a huge fan of it. They like to write it like an ordered pair, but it's not an ordered pair. It's the two x values, or the two b values rather, that solve this equation. When you plug in b, you'll get a solution to the equation. Okay, so I like it like this. You may see it in the back of your book like this. Okay, but just understand, when b equals 8 or when b equals minus 4, you'll get a 0 to that equation. Oh, by the way, it's where the parabola crosses as well. It's going to cross at 8. It's going to cross at minus 4. Okay, so 8, 0, and minus 4, 0. Okay, and I don't know what the vertex is, but it'll probably be over here somewhere. It's not the best drawing, but there you go.